Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So striding in, Fernando Tatis Jr., and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Junior.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here now is Juan Soto as he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. Comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. The chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
He's set. Here it comes. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Tatis stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Manny Machado now, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0.
Three balls, 1 strike.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Ryan Weathers starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this has been a really strange year for this guy. He's pitched much better at home than he has on the road. He's struggled on the road almost the entire season up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around in this one here.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ian Happ.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Mm. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Bogarts over to his right. 1 down.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Digging in now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And it's 1-2.
I got the count.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is on 3-0.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. So far this season, Mancini is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 3-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Into the box now, Nelson Velasquez, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That is it.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
To the plate now, Austin Nola. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Ball 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Morrow is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 7. The center fielder, number 5. Adam Engel.
Now to the plate, Adam Engel. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 San Diego. Last half of the second set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Nico Horner.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting seven.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
So now to the plate, Christopher Morrow, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed to deep left field, and the wind's going to grab it and take this on to Waveland Avenue, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate now, Marcus Stroman. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Soto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1. Digging in, Ryan Weathers. 9-1-2 due up.
Ryan Weathers.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
The pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
He doubled to open up the ballgame. Hit on the ground is short. Swanson picks it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
So a runner on second with one down now, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. What?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for San Diego. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Happ with a 2-1 count now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up to the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off. Swanson 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-1 home. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Patrick Wisdom, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Engel is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
The batter.
So here's Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
Has a look, now the pitch. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Turned on down the line. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And did he hold up in time? A look down and all set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Manny Machado. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
That misses, 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In the dirt, and now let's see. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. Digging in, Ryan Weathers. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. In there, and it's even at 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Friars. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Nelson Velasquez.
First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Thank you.
Nico Horner is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now back, second base.
Striding in, Nico Horner. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Christopher Morrow. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Pitch out, nothing doing. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 2-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Machado is there. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and two strikes now. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, Marcus Stroman flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. On the ground to third. Machado has it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Up next to the Cubs.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. And the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's ball.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Number 7.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Manny Machado. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And it's fouled away. Hit hard toward the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Jake Cronenworth is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Adam Engel will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set, and the pitch.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Next for the Padres.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Braylon Marquez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Braylon Marquez.
First delivery to him on the way. First and second now, 1 man out. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The pitcher, number 40, Ryan.
At the plate, Ryan Weathers. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. On the year, Weathers has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. Heart of the order. The next Cub up, Patrick Wisdom. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Well,
hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Nabil Prismat takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
74, Nabil Prismat.
Trey Mancini will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch. And no swing apparently, ball one. That misses 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-1 is a fastball and he can't connect. 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in, Nelson Velasquez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Cody Bellinger will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Bellinger.
Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. First and second here with nobody out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now another 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2. in the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batter.
So stepping in, Nico Horner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting. Number 5.
Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. Hit weakly back to the mound. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Stepping up now, Yan Gomes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Tucker Barnhart will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18. Tucker Barnhart.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He's set. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Cody Bellinger will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Keenan Thompson is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Thompson.
7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 1-0 delivery.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That evens it up, 1-1. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. In the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 3-2 pitch. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Manny Machado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Hit on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Seth Lugo comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 67, Seth Lugo.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Ready with the 1-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here comes the first pitch. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
So digging in now, Nico Horner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To short. Bogarts has it. 1 there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubbies are in front 4-3. Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Brandon Hughes comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
Into the box, Austin Nova. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Up top, it's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
The center fielder.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run. Kim will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Rowan Wick gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Trent Grisham will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Trent Grisham.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And no advance. It's ball 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
He's set. The 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit in the air out toward left. Happ is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Nick Martinez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Nick Martinez.
Luis Camposano is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 12, Luis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Morrow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The center fielder, number 5.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogaerts. And there's one away.
Up next to the Cubs.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Edwin Rios will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Check swing called strike. 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out.
Julian Merriweather will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Now another 0-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Horner's got it for the 1st out.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ball 1.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Now here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. This game's all tied at 4. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pitch on the way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled toward right center field. Tatis is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Cubs.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
In now, Patrick Wisdom. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Takes this the other way to right. Tatis will get there, and he puts it away to retire. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Machado now on 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Michael Rooker, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Michael Rooker.
First offering on its way. Smoke toward third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
To the plate now, Austin Nola. Ripped down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The batter.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, Dero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The first baseman,
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Luis Camposano, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Ben Brown is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count even now at 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Now batting,
Nelson Cruz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
number 32, Nelson Cruz.
Line to the right side. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Josh Hader takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
The first baseman.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hader is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as we are all tied at 5.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
At the plate now, Nico Horner, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Christopher Morrow will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Christopher Morrow is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 offering.
Oh, that's 2 out.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Go!
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in standing. At the plate, Yan Gomes grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Eleventh inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
One and one.
1-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Morrow will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22.
Ready once again, Juan Soto, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Called strike. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, and the 11th inning is not going to plan here. There are 2 away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Padres down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Eric Hosmer is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. And this one runs up high, ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 7 homers and 14 driven in. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Drew Pomeranz takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
15, Drew Pomeranz.
Ian Happ will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Engel is right there, one down. Now in the box, Dansby Swanson. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Possible winning run stands at first with two out here. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Strike called, 2-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Trey Mancini would be next. The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another two-strike offering. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And this is taken outside for ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Mancini is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Ben Brown claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.